For over 30 years, we've been advocating for and assisting persons towards self-sufficiency throughout Yamhill County. We're helping our neighbors in need who want a better life for themselves and their families. We do this through our 4 primary programs.
So this is the intake, and so this is the first step in building a relationship with our clients that come in. This is where we get to understand the needs, and this is where we listen to their story. We validate how they feel.
I started at YCAP, homeless with 2 kids. They helped me by getting me into the shelter to start with, and that gave me a sense of security where I could start focusing more on how I'm going to be successful, what my goals are in life, how am I going to support these kids and help them recover from our lifestyle as well.
Client Services and Housing meets with new clients to match their needs with programs at YCAP or other social service partners. We also have a grant to specifically find housing and job placement for homeless veterans. Our Energy and Weatherization program provides short-term energy assistance and evaluates homes for efficiency upgrades.
It's actually running at 71 CFM, which is cubic feet per minute. That's 71 basketball pieces of air that's leaving this fan every single minute. So it's doing a good job.
The food bank collects and distributes over 1.3 million pounds of food annually, sending it to over 25 pantries and community meal sites throughout the county. This comes to us from the Oregon Food Bank and the generous contributions of local farmers, grocery stores, and food drives.
YCAP Food Bank has a program called Friday Family Food. So we go to elementary schools to serve children and their families in need. We know that these children are eating and eating well in their schools through the free lunch and breakfast program. What we don't know is, are their cupboards empty over the weekend? So each Friday we take out bags of good nutritious food, fresh fruit, and make sure that those kids have something to eat and their family over the weekend. Programs like these have shown increased school attendance, addresses obesity, diabetes issues.
The pure joy that I see in their faces when I pull up to a food pantry loaded with food and everybody's waiting to go in and pick up their food for that week. Look on their faces is more reward than I've ever expected doing this job.
Knowing that every single thing I did while I was here had a positive impact in the community that I live and where I raised my children is why I do what I do.
Our youth outreach program reaches throughout the county to find at-risk youth and offer them a safe place with their peers and with adults who provide guidance and resources.
One of the things I always say about youth outreach is that if you're in between the ages of 11 and 22, we have something that would benefit you. Maybe it's something small like just a safe place to come and hang out and be yourself. Maybe it's help with school, help getting a job. Maybe it's something more serious, drug or alcohol, substance use kind of issues. Maybe it's a housing issue. Maybe you need a safe place to sleep. We're an awesome program because we are able to have a really wide variety of things.
Honestly, coming to youth outreach, it was great because it didn't matter that I was socially awkward. It didn't matter that I was weird and a little chubby. It didn't matter where anybody else came from. When I came to Yo, I felt like everyone was my friend, and I've always felt that way, and I've made plenty of lifelong friends through the youth center.
Of course, we can't do what we do without the care and commitment of our remarkable staff and the time, talents, and donations from our generous community. Volunteers and donors are vital to our ability to carry out our mission.
I want to give back to YCAP because I feel like I would want someone to be there for my family if I needed the services, and it's comforting and it makes me feel good that I can do something for other people.
I used to think, like so many people do, that YCAP was a food bank, and that was it. If there was nothing like a YCAP here, there would be more homeless people, there would be houses that aren't as safe as they are now, and it just would go on and on.
Well, I would still be couch surfing, or worse, I could have given up. If I didn't find that sense of hope, then who knows?
I have had the opportunity to see it come full circle and see grown adults that were here as 12, 13, 14-year-olds. You know, I have heard some stories like this was like the most important place in my whole world during that time period.
I was a troublemaker when I was a kid. I've been kicked out of here more times than I can count. I always learned from the experience, and that's something that was incredibly important in my life because I was socially awkward. I didn't know how to act. I didn't have very many friends outside of youth outreach, and it's these lessons that really, really helped me. If I think about where I was then to now, I would have never in 1,000 years thought I'd be working here while I was going to college. And if I did know that, I mean, nothing would have made me more happy.
To find out more about what we do and how you can strengthen our communities through YCAP, go to our website. Thank you for your support. You are truly making a difference in the lives of our neighbors who need it most.
Just being able to be a mom and come home and clean my house, and it's a goal that I didn't think I was going to accomplish so quick, which is all thanks to YCAP. Now we have a home, like our own home.